Alright guys, this is kind of how I had this set up, and I played with it a little bit, and I think honestly some of you guys are going to have to come up with some better systems. This is what I got. So basically what I did is I had this anchored down a nice little plate, keep it a little more stable. You find that this thing is pretty much ready to lift off the ground with a little bit of tension. So what I did was, I took it and folded it in half because I wanted to maintain tension all the way through the bottom. I just basically looped it over, fed my little dumbbell through here, then anchored it. I think you can do the same thing with a really heavy kettlebell, like if you have a pair of 88s or whatever. But this is nice because the tension's good. The extra plate on here is going to keep it so if you come out of the rack. I have it set so my feet are going to be in between the pillars here, pretty close to this where I'm going to squat. I'm going to come down, try and have my line of action so that the bar's pulling basically straight down. Where this kind of cleans up some of your technique is if you're out of position, the bar will either kind of, will pull you forward, pull you back, you'll be out of balance. When you figure out where balance is and where that tension should be, you'll find out exactly where your squat should be. So come in with the bar, and step up, position, I'm pretty much back a little bit, but knees out, hips back, quick up. Now your speed up, not at the bottom, is huge. Bottom of the tension, the bottom is not a whole lot. Make sure your chest and hips rise together. And it'll be a great opportunity for you guys to get some dynamic lifting into this next cycle. Not this cycle, the cycle afterwards, so you'll have a full week to get this all set up. I'll also show you some things I want you guys to do as far as anchoring band tension with for deadlifts. This is another variant of the setup. Actually moved these out. I don't have them I put the plates on here. Part of it is I moved it back a little bit so when you come out of the rack, it'll come out a little bit further. Also, depending on what you have available too, is how you're going to kind of need to use it. So with this, finding balance in between dumbbells, chest up. Pretty easy, but the speed on the bar, range of motion is what you're trying to develop. If you find yourself having an immature squat or your inability to hold good position, then you need to not load that up this way. What you need to do is go through basics on it, or maybe even stay light and use this to help develop your range of motion. Next is how to set up for a deadlift. Cool thing is that, and I'll tell you the honest God truth, I was ordering some jump strength bands from Rogue a couple years ago, ordered the wrong things, got these short ones, right? Couldn't figure out what to do with them. I was like, why don't I try this? And so what I did was put them around the bar. I don't think I invented this. I think I probably saw it somewhere and probably forgot about it, but I don't know. Obviously didn't invent it. Somebody else did, I'm sure. So basically what you do is balance it up here. Allows you to get some tension on the bar dynamically without having to have a really kind of convoluted lifting platform to start from. So what you do is you basically set these things out there, make sure even on the bar, put your feet in there, and then deadlift the shit out of it. The idea is to lift fast. Obviously, if your technique is not good, anything you're gonna do, it's not good as far as position. If you're out of position, you're fucked anyway. So what I like to do is pull this towards the back part of the foot, almost more towards the heel. I found over using these things a little bit, is that it really keeps you rooted in your heels. As you start to float towards the ball of your foot, yeah, it's a life-altering experience. So I think I just ordered a bunch of these from the gym too. So make sure that they're under the bar or a decent spot. From here, sit up over the bar, position. Once again, what this is going to do is allow you to get some dynamic lifting without having a whole shit ton of equipment. Correctly, these are called. We can do them from Rogue or probably Iron Woody. Buy a few pairs because you don't know how much tension you're going to have to be able to handle. Some girls really have to use smaller bands, whatever. So, what's constant on this, all those banding things, is the band tension. If you're playing around with band tension, once you establish a band tension with an empty bar with a relatively light weight, stick with that and manipulate the weights. The way you're going to manipulate the weights, adding weight as you can maintain bar speed. Bar speed is essential. Gotta go fast, gotta go fast. You wanna get strong, you gotta go fast. Hope you guys are having a great training day.